morning everyone. I hope all of you are doing good. So in this video, this is the third video actually for class 8 chapter number 6 combustion and fuel. I hope everyone have gone through the previous two videos that I have uploaded so that you can understand the lesson better. Let us go to this last video. We have just a little bit left. So today we will be learning about different types of fuel. So we have already learned about fossil fuels, right? So in the previous chapter, so now in this chapter we will be learning about biofuels. Now what are biofuels? Any fuel which is obtained from biomass is known as biofuel. Now what is biomass? Biomass refers to the living and the recently dead biological matter that can be used as fuel. So these biological matters can be oils of the plants, can be cow dung, can be the feces or the waste matter of different animals. Okay, so if you have I think all of you might have seen in TVs, in different movies, that in certain rural areas, especially towards Bihar, UP, okay, then Rajasthan, in this like if there is any television program which has been telecasted in those places, rural places, you might have seen some cow dung cakes are made and stuck on the wall for drying, right? So what happens is, yes, those are known as biomass. Now why are those cow dung cakes made? Those cow dung cakes are made actually to use them as fuel. Okay, so let us see. Biomass refers to the living and recently dead biological matter that can be used as fuel. It could be oil from plants, cow dung cakes used as fuel in the rural areas, woods from the trees, biogas obtained from cattle dung, or biodiesel obtained from certain plants. Biofuels are renewable sources of energy. Now, there are two types of energy you should know. One is called renewable sources of energy and other one is known as non-renewable sources of energy. What are renewable sources of energy? The sources of energy which can be renewed. For example, if you are taking cow dung to make cow dung cakes, dry them and use them as fuel, those are certain types of energies which do not get exhausted, because there will be cows always in our environment, right? So and since there are cows alive, you will always get cow dung from them, right? And these can be reused. Like every time the cow will give you cow dung, then cow dung cakes can be made and then that can be used as fuel. But what are non-renewable sources of energy? Sources of energy which once exhausted, like takes more than millions years to form. For example, petroleum is obtained from fossil fuel. All of you know that. So to form fossil fuel, it takes millions of years. What are fossil fuels? The ancient remains of the dead plants and animals buried deep within the earth, which have undergone many massive changes, undergone through extreme temperatures, extreme conditions, and after that only those have converted into fossil fuels, right? So বহুত কিবা কিবি হোৱাৰ পাছতহে সেইবোৰ কোল পেট্ৰলিয়ামলৈ ফৰ্ম হৈছে। সেইবোৰ যদি এবাৰ পুৰি যায়, তোমাৰ যদি গাড়ীখনে এবাৰ পেট্ৰল ল'লে, পেট্ৰলখিনি পুৰি গ'ল, আকৌ জানো সেইখিনি তোমাৰ মানে এবাৰ পুৰি যোৱা পেট্ৰলখিনি আকৌ জানো তুমি ঘূৰাই পাবা? আকৌ বেলেগ এবাৰ জানো তুমি চলিবলৈ, গাড়ীখন চলাবলৈ, বাইকখন চলাবলৈ ইউজ কৰিব পাৰিবা? নোৱাৰা ন? So that is known as non-renewable source of energy. So it is always advisable that we should use renewable and clean source of energy. Okay, so now let us start with biogas, that is given in your book. Biogas is a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide gas. You need to remember this. It is a combustible gas. It can be burnt directly like LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. LPG is that gas which is inside the cylinders that we use in our home and is used to cook food. Okay, The heat produced by burning biogas can be used to operate machines and produce electricity. Biogas ki methane aru carbon dioxide or mixture hoy, combustible gas etu mane easily heat produce kora gas hoy. Amar cylinder thoka jitu LPG ase hetu hote biogas to eke dhoronor gas hoy. Rural area buros e biogas bur kihor karone tumar heat generate koribor karone, machines run koribor karone ba খোৱা বস্তু বনাবৰ কাৰণে ব্যৱহাৰ কৰা হয়. Biogas is produced from organic waste such as cattle dung. Bacteria decompose the waste in the absence of oxygen and produce biogas. It is a valuable technology for treating agricultural waste and converting it into cheap fuel and manure. Acha. The bacteria, now what is biogas is produced from organic waste. Eta kotha kodai mone rakhiba. Organic waste. What do you mean by the word organic? Anything that can be decomposed. Matiye jibur bostu nijor majot absorb kori lobo pare hetuke organic bostu boli koy. Manu eta morile, jibo jontu eta morile, gos ejopa morile, hetu hodai mati logot mili jay. So those are organic substances. Plastic or packet eta jodi tumi jodi pelai dia matit হেতু মাটিয়ে লব জানো হেতু ডিকম্পোজ হব জানো নহয় হেতু ইনঅর্গানিক বুলি কয় ঠিক আছে তো বায়োগ্যাস সদায় ক্যাটেল ডাঙৰ পৰা বনোৱা যায় গৰু গোবৰৰ পৰা বনায় so it is organic in nature right so the bacteria present in the cow dung or the cattle dung in the absence of oxygen jetia ahibo noarake oxygen to block kori dia hoy tetia hole hi biogas to produce kore it is valuable technology for treating agricultural waste and converting into cheap fuel etia cow dung to kinibola karone to teneke himan paisa access koribo na lage right so it is cheap, comparatively cheap in nature. Several chambers are being used to produce the biogas, and the entire procedure of making biogas is known as a biogas plant. If you can see in your book this diagram, see this is the diagram of a biogas plant, and this is the working principle. It is being explained in this diagram how the biogas plant run. Okay, so if you see in the second diagram, there is a vessel or a column which is present, a container where the organic waste, that means the cow dung, is being inserted, right? Then that cow dung is not just cow dung, it is not put, it is mixed with water, then it becomes a slurry. That slurry is being inserted into a chamber. Can you see the big chamber in the middle? Yes, that have two outlets. See, the upper outlet have the pressure valve, mane oxygen to jate khomabo nware tenekuake maintain kore aru eta pressure maintain kore, and the other one, see, other one, there is one more outlet given to there. What happens after the methane and carbon dioxide gas is being produced, that means the biogas is being produced, the slurry, that means the mixture of cow dung and water, is being taken out towards the other chamber where it is used either in the fields or it gets decomposed with the soil, making the soil fertile, right? So that is how a biogas plant works. Next comes biodiesel. So what is biodiesel? Biodiesel is a liquid fuel like petrol, diesel, anything, which is made from what? Vegetable oils. Mane plantor pura jibu fats poa jai. Hebroke koi vegetable oils, algae, panit thoka algae, and animal fats. Aru jibo jontur janeke gahorir hok, tar pisot dhora onnainyo jibo jontur hok, tar fats kini use kora hoy. It is biodegradable and less polluting fuel. The Jatropha plant is a perfect biodiesel plant. Acha, এইজোপা গছ তোমালোকে ওচৰে পাজৰে দেখিছে, আমাৰ সাৰাউণ্ডিঙত থাকে, সেইটোক কয় জাট্ৰোফা প্লেণ্ট বুলি কয়। সেইটো তোমাৰ এটা ভাল বায়োডিজেল প্লান্ট হয়। The seeds of this plant contain 30% non-edible oil. জাট্ৰোফা প্লেণ্টৰ যিকেইটা গুটি আছে নন এডিবল অইল থাকে। নন এডিবল মানে হৈছে something which can be eaten, that is called edible, and something which cannot be eaten, that is known as non-edible. Okay, so this Jatropha plant contains 30% non-edible oil and can easily be converted into biodiesel. Many state government are encouraging small farmers to grow this plant as cash crops. আৰু সেইকাৰণে জাট্ৰফা প্লেণ্টটো যাতে মানে মানুহে বা ফাৰ্মাৰে বেছিকৈ গ্ৰ' কৰে সেইকাৰণে তোমাৰ এইটো কি বুলি কয় গভৰ্ণমেণ্টে মেজাৰ্ছ আণ্ডাৰটেক কৰিছে. অ'কে, নেক্সট উই উইল কাম এবাউট ৰিলেশ্যনশ্বিপ বিটুইন কম্বাশ্যন এণ্ড এয়াৰ পলিউশ্যন. অল অফ ইউ ন' হোৱাট ইজ এয়াৰ পলিউশ্যন? কণ্টেমিনেশ্যন অফ এয়াৰ বাই হাৰ্মফুল পলিউটেন্টছ ইজ ন'ন এজ এয়াৰ পলিউশ্যন. আমাৰ আশে পাশে যিটো আমাৰ বাতাবৰণ বা এনভাইৰনমেণ্টত যিটো এয়াৰ আছে সেইটোক যদি আমি unnecessary bear gas release kori diu, be it from the factories or from the vehicles or like dumping of different types of unhealthy things which releases different emits like foul smell, right? So those pollutes the air and that condition is known as air pollution. So combustion of most substances produces additional chemicals. Combustion can produce different harmful gases. What are they? Carbon monoxide, nitric oxide, nitrogen dioxide and sulfur dioxide. Combustion of certain substances also produces soot and ash. Sai aru dhua. Okay. All these substances pollute the air. Polluted air harms all the living things. Etu to tumaloke sobe jana lungs or bibhinno dhoroner infections hoy, tar pisot secondary infection hoy, it can harm your eyes, it can harm your skin, it can harm your hair, right? And it can cause lot of respiratory troubles. It can cause several health problems and affects the human respiratory system. Just now whatever I said, not only human beings but also it affects the growth of plant and also the health of animals. When coal burns, it produces sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide gas. Very, very important. You need to underline this line. When coal burns, it produces what? It produces sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide, and both these gases are very harmful for plants as well as animals and human beings. Combustion of coal by thermal power adds huge amount of these gases into the atmosphere. These gas react with raindrops and produce acid rain. And remember, whenever there is acid rain, the soil loses its fertility. Okay, and lot of and the growth of the plants is being hampered a lot. Burning of fossil fuels produces carbon dioxide. This has increased the levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. As a result of what? Global warming is being caused. And when there is more global warming, the heat that is in our atmosphere is generated much more than required. Dine dine amar sarifale kihor karne gorom besi hoy goi ase, karon amar global warming hoise. Global warming kihor karne hoise? Harmful emission of gases, right? And toxic gases into the atmosphere are being emitted mostly. Recently, from the last 1 year, coronavirus গোটেই ৱৰ্ল্ডত গোটেই স্প্ৰেড হৈছে আৰু তাৰ কাৰণে য'তে ত'তে লকডাউন হৈছে, এজ এ ৰিজাল্ট অফ উইচ আমাৰ নেচাৰখন হিল হৈছে, সেইটো আমি দেখিছোঁ, ৰাইট? তাৰ মানে তাৰ আগতে কিমানখিনি আমাৰ ডেমেজ, যেতিয়া চিটুৱেশ্যনছ নৰ্মেল হৈ আছিলে, যে when the factories are running completely smoothly, educational institutions, different organizations, offices, industries, people are using their cars and vehicles, public transport are running at a full swing. The level of damage that the atmosphere or the environment have seen is very great. Okay, so like that amount of damage have caused global warming, as a result of which the condition of the atmosphere is depleting day by day. Dine dine beya hoi goi ase. So we should always try to use organic fuels and renewable sources of energy to do our work, so that there is less harm to the atmosphere, so that the future generations, our future generations, can also enjoy the beauty of the world and can take the benefit of nature and can live a healthy and proper life. Okay, so this was all about this lesson. Your question answers and other necessary things will be provided to you in the school app. Please do follow the school app for regular updates. Students of St. Basil's Academy, I am requesting again, as well as I am advising you, please follow the school app. Whatever your teachers upload in the school app, as well as whatever your teachers teach you either through live classes or through YouTube videos, please follow those regularly. And please follow and subscribe to my channel. Do like my videos and share to your friends, whoever you think might benefit from this. This channel is just for you all, so that you all can learn during this pandemic without any without any problem, okay, by sitting at the comfort of your home. And my dear students, as a teacher, again I will repeat, please keep your studies updated and study regularly, okay. Hope to see you in the next video very soon. Till then, stay safe, take care, bye bye.